But I'm grateful for all of you. And so thank you so much for showing up and being part of this adventure of the COVID. So let's start off in our old style where we raise up and contact. We have that big pink full moon last night, which will be as luminous tonight. And so we talk about illumination and, setting up the antenna for that receptivity to illumination and where we were last month and what we see we might want to incorporate today. So, and easy, let's rock. Elbows back, chest forward, pelvis swings. Loosen up your lower backs, you guys. Yeah. And stuff it in. Good. And easy. Keep rolling, keep rolling. And then let's rub the hands together and kind of set that energy up. I think you can really get yourself into the full moonness. It's kind of an exciting time. Take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, take your warm little fuzzy palms and cup them softly over your eyes, turning that gaze inwards, creating that sense of like the studio creates, that sense of the womb, of that less distractions. Let's invite ourselves to cultivate an intimate relationship with our breath. Invite ourselves to befriend ourselves and to participate in our healing. And then let's easy go right up into Happy Buddha and separate all that craziness out there so that you're a clear channel between the heavens and the earth. Move out through your energetic body softly. Just feel how you feel today. Go ahead and ground yourself. And easy, grab your knees and let's spin around that pelvic bowl. This is good for you guys with the sore back. Where are you? I've lost you. Oh, there you are. Good. Hi, Dana. I saw you with the wakeboard. Girl, she's a professional. Go the other way. Good. Make sure you move that rib cage around that pelvic bowl. You two are so cute in that. This flat ass on the rug. And then easy, come into the center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Let's go back behind ourselves tonight, or this morning, whatever it is. Elbows pull in and grab and twine your fingers and roll your shoulders back and down. Take the hands off the ground slightly. Lift the chest up. That's good, Gary, breathing. Give a lot of space in that rib cage. Make sure the exhale has the belly button smashing against the backbone. Lifting the chin up slightly and don't let the head just hang back there, but stretch across your chest, your pectorals. Move your jaw a little bit. And then easy, release those hands, bend the elbows, stretch the arms out, up and overhead, and humbly slide down the heart line. Just gathering your sweetness into the breastplate. And then let's easy, take the arms out, up and overhead, look up. Right hand's gonna go off the knee, and the left arm is gonna go over the ear slightly. Wow, so sunshiny yellow, Andrew, nice. Go to the other side. Easy, lift your chin a little bit, Kara. Good. Good, Robbie, move to your left about 6 inches. Your buns, that's good. Good, then I can see more. And then easy, inhale back up into happy cactus and spin. Okay, go gently, boys, with the backs. Back, boys. Spin that upper torso. And then easy, come back to the right side and dive on down over the knee. Elbows are up, crown of the head towards the right knee, shoulders away from the ears, torque the torso so your heart is over your right thigh. Keep some energy in your left side. Just settling down. Breathing is good. And then Mitchie march around to the left. Sit up nice and straight. And that left hand's going to go back behind you, and the right hand's going to go on the outside of the thigh. Spin and twist, torque that upper torso, open your eyes wide, extend your neck, and look over your left shoulder. Eyeballs are slid into the edge of the sockets. Breathe in, breathe out. Good job. Sit strongly on your sit bones, and then easy, Mitchie march back into the center, shimmy and shake, and sweep the arms out, up and overhead. Inhale, humbly exhale, dedicating this breath to your body, to the honor, the privilege, and the adventure of housing the spirit in this most sacred of temples. Slide the hands down, shift the feet. Hands on the knees. Inhale, lift up. Stretch your chest forward. Press down on your thighs. Elbows are out. Space and wide in the ribs. Lift your chin a little bit, Gare. Come forward. Yeah, good. Just so you're gazing at the end of your mat. And now spin that torso around the pelvic bowl. You can really press on the legs so that's better. The upper torso has that freedom. Good job. Can you see her? And then reverse the circle. Good. Lift your chin a little bit, Barb. How's that feel in your back, boys? Back, boys? There's got to be a dance, I call that, or a song. And then easy, come into the center, arms out, up and overhead. Inhale. And the left hand's going to come off the knee. You're going to lift up and out. And you're going to pulse. Oh, one side always feels better. Keep the arm diagonally off the kneecap, so it's about 45 degrees. Good. And let that elbow be over your ear. That's good. Good. Let that rebound of your rib cage pull you back up. Good job. Oh, hi, person. And then easy. Inhale, lift up, happy cactus. Nice and spacious. Spin, spin, spin. Spin a little more, Barb. Get ready for a little disco. I love disco. 5, 6, 7, 8. And easy to the left and dive on down over the knee. Elbows are up, crown of the head towards the left knee. Good. And roll a little bit forward on your sit bones so you feel actually that you can stretch that covering of your kidneys. And I hope that you're breathing, of course. Good. And then easy, Mitchie march back into the center. And all the way over to the other side. You're going to take your right hand, spin it around by your tail. Left hand is go on the knee, roll the shoulders, extend, and look over that right shoulder with the eyeballs wide open. Make sure the left leg has some energy in it. So the left leg anchors your pelvis. That's good. Good. Spinning the torso, massaging the organs with the buoyant breath, feeling the rib cage moving. And then easy. Mitchie march back into the center. Shimmy and shake, loosen it up. Sweep the arms out, up and overhead. Inhale. And as you humbly exhale, sliding down the heart line, dedicating this breath to your mind and to your sweet, most creative and conscious and kind and compassionate self, you dedicate your breath and your practice to that desire and that urge for conscious contact, some relationship with the divine, some sense of deep gratitude, that willingness to receive grace. And then easy, let the arms stretch out up and overhead, arc back behind you. Bring the hands in close to your hips before we unfold. Again, roll the shoulders back, press down on the earth, lift your chest towards the sky, almost lift your bottom off the mat. Squeeze the elbows together. Good job. Squeeze the elbows together. Make sure the throat is open. Lift your chin. That's good. Squeeze the elbows and the wing bones together. Breathe in, breathe out. Really feel that extension and that pulling away of the ribs from the pubic bone. Again, once more. Inhale, lift the head up. Take the knees, pull them together, and stretch the legs out. Good job. Now sit on your pillows, you guys. Back, boys. Sit. Give yourself, since you've been fell off your pillow, off the yoga mat. They don't have yoga mats. They have a cushy rug. Pull the buns back behind you. Bounce your legs. Look at your toes. Feel the toes just in and out. Really pull that energy, that blood flow, that whole nervous energy into the toes. Pull the buns, arms up and overhead. Exhale, just bow down and go, oh, goodness. Bounce the knees again, wiggle the shoulders a little bit. Anywhere along the shin bones that you find yourself is just fine. And if you are suffering from some suffering, I don't know, we don't suffer that much. We're pretty blessed. If you are having a bit of suffer with your low back, you can always put a micro bend in your knees to kind of relieve that strain. Pull your chest out over the thighs. Slide the hands back by the shin bones and point and open your feet up. Open the top of the feet, activate the midline of the legs. Good job. Try and pull the ankles together. Good. And the calves together. Point the toes. Good. And then push the heels, toes towards the nose, little toes angle towards your earlobes. Ah, that's good. That's talk to the ankle bones. There's some of us are born on a horse so that you have a bow legs all the way. Open the top of the feet now, point the toes, good. Midline, that middle line, good. Help yourself on the side, Andrew, so that the chest is going out to the knees. Shoulders are relaxed. Legs are strong. Oh, how beautiful. Look at you girls. And then push the heels again. If you're able, try and get the back of the knees down and the back of the heels off. You can cry a little bit. Yes or no? Yes. Breathing was important. Crying and breathing, they're somewhat close. And then let's go ahead and pull in that energy. Visually, start at your tailbone. Let the breath pull in the nose right to the tailbone and stack the lumbar, stack the lower back, mid back, upper back, arms overhead. Exhale, bow down, relax and release. Micro bend if you need. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, undulate the spine, just flowing and breathing, accentuating the inhale, buoyant breath. Exhaling, empty breath, stomach gets out of the way so you can fold over your thighs, maybe. Exhale. Okay, working on it. Good job. Inhale. Couple more. And again, lift up and exhale. And inhale, arms overhead, breathe up, hands by the side, open up the feet, and let's jump up into picnic table. Good. You can practice this at home, back boys. Wiggle your money maker. Shake out your money maker. Roll the shoulders. Strong hands. Just loosen up the spine. The pelvis, good. Toes are down. Right leg comes in up to the sky. Breathing. Are you breathing? Okay. Left leg up to the sky. Breathing. Little higher, Barb. There you go. Breathing. Lower down. Easy. Inhale the head up. Drop the bottom. Tuck something behind your hips. And let's prance a little bit. It's good that you take a break, Gary. Yeah, you know, life goes on. You're regular and easy. You just lay down, put the bolster under your knees, and then come back up. The bolster's at the other end of your body, though. Prancing. Try not to scrunch. Get your thighs next to your stomach. Shoulders down. Squeeze the wings. Shoulders down. William. There you go. Lift your chest. Happy face. Never hurt anybody either. And then both knees up. What, Robbie? This is your exciting time. Knees together, shoulders down, toes up at eye level, stomach in. The belly and the thighs are right together. Go easy on this one. Now maybe, what? Get the feet up. Hello, it hasn't been that long. Then go ahead and straighten the legs. Open the top of the feet. Hold your legs if you need to. If you're able, squeeze the knees together. What? Get them up there. Take off your sweatshirt. Arms by the side. Breathing. Let go now. Use your stomach. Use your back. Use your... And easy. Drop the knees down. You feel it in your back? That's because we have the panzón. We have the panzón. That means stomach in Spanish. The panzón. And when it's bulging out, then the back hurts. And then we walk around complaining about the back with this thing hanging over the top of the yoga pants. So we have to pull this in. Just practice tightening up in your mula bandha, lifting up in your root. Pull the shoulders back, pull the knees in, pull the toes up, sit there. 1, go. 2, what? That, 2.5. 3, stretch the legs. Hold the thighs, stretch the legs, Barbara, a little higher. Look at your toes, Baba. Shoulders down, squeeze, look at your toes, Gare. Arms overhead, arms by the side. 2, once more. 3, up. Oh, good girl, wakeboard. Breathing, rock a little side to side. Susan, you're so sparkly today. I can see everything. She's not dressed in black. She always dresses in black and practices in a shadow. Now she's growing up. She's got leopard pants on and a white shirt. I can see everything. Good. Feet out to the side. So Brenda took over the black today. Jane in her orange. Let's rock side to side. So the feet are as wide apart as the mat, and the knees definitely go down to the ground. Pull your feet a little closer to you, Barb, a little closer to your body, and really feel that. This is where you ought to feel the stretch and the action through that hip socket and through that covering of your kidneys and the lower back. Breathing. How are your ribs? They're okay? Good. And then easy. Go off to the left side. Bring the hands a little closer to your bottom. And then stretch up that right run. What happened? Both legs folded like this. It's okay. You're leaping ahead. Good. Try and stretch that thigh out. Chest is up. Good. Breathing. Spread your feet a little further apart, Barb. Open your legs like this. Like this. And then just drop towards Robbie. There you are. Beautiful. That's okay. You know, that's when we really understand what happens to information that comes into us and how it reflects into the body. So practice, lift your buns up, roll your shoulders, Lift your chest. Opposite from the slouch on the couch. Down you go. Did you see all those midriffs in the Academy Awards? Left hand. We're stretching our midriffs. Stretch the left hand. Swing around. Look over your left shoulder. Reach with your right arm. Squeeze and twist. Stretch out that right leg. Good. Watch the shoulders, Zeus. There you go. Nice, Brenda. And then lift up. Oh, I like those pants. Lift up. There you go. Breathing. Excellent. Down you come. So now we're going to bring the legs together like this. And then we go, ta-da. It's the only way I figured out it has any grace to it. Pull the knees together. Feet wide apart. Hands back behind you. And we rock and roll. Side to side. Windshield wipe. Open your feet further, Gary. It's Gary, right? Will? It's Gary. Oh, good. There's a Gary here, too. But he's smiling. Open your feet further apart, darling. Like this. Like, yeah. Your feet could go close to your body, kind of. What happened, Barbara? Where are you going? She keeps hiding behind you. And then go to the right side. Nice, Andrew. Walk the hands close to you. Sit up tall. And then pulse that left bottom off the ground. And then drop it down, Will. Boom, chaka, boom, chaka, boom. Yeah, a little more. Do you dance? We're going to get you dancing now. Just, it was a scene. Come along, darling. Cha-cha-cha. Disco is us. And then lift yourself up. Roll the shoulders. Open your chest to the sky. Curl the tailbone under. Stretch that thigh. And then drop on down. Bring the hands. Turn the right hand away from your body so you don't wreck your wrist. Take the left arm, spin around. Stretch that left leg out. And then easy, see if you can lift on up. Get the whole enchilada off the ground. What, Andrew? Get your knee off. Oh, that's your bad shoulder. Oh, no, it's not your good shoulder. Come on. Stretch. Breathe. And down we go. And then we take that leg, we pull it in, and then we go, ta-da. Oh, you're so obedient. Grab the outside of your feet. And you can kind of pull yourself down towards your toes. How are your backs doing? Okay, all right, don't go wild, but don't give up. Get your head down to your toes. I can't do this, but Jane can. Jesus, Jane, look at you. Brenda's down there. How you doing, Will? Other Will? You're so cute. It's a new view. There's new artwork there. Uh-oh. Put your hands back behind you, Miss Scott. Like this. Yeah. Lift the ribs. Okay, hands outside. Pull the legs in. Stick the legs out. Stick the legs out. Like they were sticks. Pull your bottom. Arms up and overhead. This is for your mind. Then inhale. Exhale, fold over and say, wow, I'm so much more limber than I was. Breathe now, Gary. Barbara, are you breathing? Okay, make sure. That was a giveaway. My mom's the same way. You have to remind people to breathe. For some reason, it becomes what we forget about. Forget about it. Lock your hands back on in. Let's roll on over today and go into child's pose. So you want to put your big toes together, spread your knees, sit back on your tailbone, on your heels, and then walk your head down towards the earth. You want to take your sweatshirt off, darling? That's okay. You have electrolytes? Okay, bow your head down below your heart. Surrender to the earth for a moment. Remember, this is the default position. When the yoga gets too much or life gets too much, if you're in the privacy of your home, you can drop into child's pose, taking the strain off the spine, allowing the body to surrender to the gravitational pull of Mother Earth, mobilizing the chi, the kundalini, that cerebral spinal fluid, your life force from your tailbone up towards the center of your brain. Soften your body, relax your inner thighs, relax your belly, relax your shoulders. Sit back on the heels if you can. Stretch that spine. Good job. A little more. Good. That's my heat. And now easy, dig your fingertips into the ground and lift up your palms and your wrists and your elbows and shimmy your bosom, shake out your shoulders and move your head around. Take again a nice deep breath. You can feel that expansion of the ribs. They're so mobile. Flatten the hands, inhale up onto all fours, pull the knees together and roll the shoulders. You can find yourself immediately organized in tabletop position. So you exhale, look through your thighs, round your back, press the back side of your heart to the heavens. Then flip your tail, drop the belly, slide your chest forward, and look up at the sky. And then articulate the tailbone towards the heels, look through your thighs, press the earth away. Good, really round that back, Gary. Yes, that's it. And then flip the tail, drop the belly, slide the chest forward, look up and smile. Straight arms. Flip your tail more, Barb. Whoever told me to do that before? And reverse. Good. Really stretch your stomach. Try and pull your ribs away from your pubic bone and look up at the sky. Press down on your arms and your fingers. And then easy, go ahead and spin your bum around your knees. Range of motion in the body, that freedom to spin and turn and rotate, circulate, the suppleness that happens. You go the other direction, I hope. Oh, that's good. And then come back into the center. Find yourself organized. Curl your toes under. Pull your belly to your backbone, slide the shoulders back, and wiggle your strange little elbows. Everybody has weird little elbows. Now look at your own elbow creases and try and get them to face each other rather than arc forward or turn inwards and down. Have them face each other and roll the shoulders back. Look at the forefinger and the thumb and pull your stomach against your lower back. Now you are planted and supported by the earth. Easy. Kick the left leg out behind you. Keep the arms strong and straight. Swing that left leg forward so you can see the toes right off the hip. Are you two of you suffering from dyslexia or the mad duet? Lower that leg down. Arc the outside little toe line and rotate that left arm up to the sky. Try not to break in the wrist, Robbie. Keep the arm straight. Good. Breathing. Watch the elbow down below. Breathing. And then lower that arm right back down where you want it. Plant it where you want it. Glue it to the earth. Use your stomach and hip. Lift the leg up. Swing that left leg all the way across over the right and look back over your right shoulder. See if you can see your foot. It's down on the ground. Oh, that's pretty, William. Can you see your foot? And then easy, lift the leg back up, articulate it completely straight off your hip, and lift up the right arm. Breathing in, breathing out. Right arm is by your ear. That's good. Breathing in and breathing out. Spread your fingers. Thrill seek. Fold that foot in, grab the foot, raise the thigh, look up. Watch the elbow crease. Good job. And then release. Make it where you want it. Lower down and shake out and wag your tail. Breathe. Back into center. Organize self. Remember the elbow creases, fingertips, forefinger and thumb. Roll the shoulders, belly button to the backbone. Go ahead and take the right leg back off your hip and lift it up parallel to the earth. Strong arms. Breathe in, breathe out. And then take that right leg and pull it all the way forward so that when you turn your head, you can anchor that outer blade of your foot, the little toe line, and you can float that right arm up to the sky. Keep the arm in line and the shoulders stacked on top of each other. Breathe in, breathe out. And lower that right arm down, lift the leg up, bring it all the way around, and look over your left shoulder and see if you can see your foot. Down on the ground. Down on the ground. Good. Hey, nice. Can you see it? There it is. Ah, it's good in the waist. And lift that leg up, back out straight off behind you. Left arm comes up. Breathe in, breathe out. That's good. And then flip that foot back in and grab the ankle, lift the thigh. Lift the thigh a little higher. Kick that foot into the hand. Good job. Are you breathing? Oh, it's so exciting. Yay. Good. Nice haircut, Brenda. And then loosen that foot and lower down and easy. Wag your tail, shake your head, roll around, pull your knees together, and sit back on your heels. Walk your hands out long in front of you. Lay on top of your thighs. Keep your knees together. No, knees together, Robbie. So the pantone is resting against your thighs. Long arms. Sit back a little more, Barb. Long stretching breathing. So you find that the natural adaptation, because the stomach is squishing in the front ribs, is that the breath moves into the back lungs and expands the back lungs, expands the back ribs. Now dig your fingertips into the earth and raise up your palms and your wrists. Keep your bottom glued to your heels and Mitchie march both hands off to the left. Keep your bottom strong on your bun, on your heels. Lift the elbows up, Barb. Stretch that arm. Go a little further, Jane. You can feel that right arm will be very, very straight. Yes or no? You can feel that stretch in the shoulders. Careful, Andrew. And then keep your buns on your heels. Mitchie march around. March around to the right side. Keep the bottom on. You kind of have to let the stomach find its space, but keep that left arm very straight, very long. Keep the left bottom on the heel. You should feel an extraordinary stretch through the shoulder girdle, through your deltoids. Yes or no? Breathing. Sinking into your heels, reaching with those left fingertips. You can feel it in your underarm, in the tendons. You can really visualize the design of your extremities. Mitchy march back into the center. And easy. Inhale up onto both palms and fingers. Open up your knees, curl your toes, sit back now on your heels, and roll the shoulders, press. Press the thumbs, press the heel of the hands so you open up the tails. Your bottom is on your heels. That's good. Breathe. Easy. Careful, Gary. I don't know if you want to do this part. You're going to inhale. Remember, you're going to accentuate that crease, those creases of your elbows. Pull your stomach in. Lift your knees about 12 inches off the ground. Let your head hang between your upper arms. So you're in a little crouch. A little crouch. And you're going to lift the bottom up. Keep the heels up. Keep the arms straight. And breathe and easy pedal your knees. Pull your chest to the thighs. Drop the alternating heels to the ground. Give yourself a little pulse. Breathing is always wise. Feeding the brain, oxygen to the brain, strong arms. Now both heels high, tailbone high, and then drop both heels and breathe 3 breaths. Strong, long arms. Press on the fingertips. It's good. Join us here, Gary. Hinge into plank pose. Scooch your feet back a little bit. Pull in your stomach. Drop to your forearms. And hang out here. Pansone strengthening. I don't even know how you spell pansone.
Pansone.
Pansone. C-O-N, right? Buns are down. Good. Try and lift your knees up. That's good. Bring your chest a little more forward over your elbows. And then when you need relief, that's good. Lift your buns up. And then hinge back to, oh, that's very good. Are your knees off? You got, hey, what, Gerber? What, Gerber? Breathing. What, Andrew? Breathing. Come on. Will, is your buns up? That's bad English. No, breathing. 10 more counts. Lift up. Panson, arriba. Oh my God, I was just trying to look and see if the class was participating. Come along. Breathe, Barb. No, don't give up now. It's just your stomach, and press on your fingers and your forearms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can go into push-up if you want, Gary. 5. What, Jane? 4. Jane. 3. 2. Janie. 1. We can't go out to dinner. And then down you go. Splat down. Heels go out. Arms crossed under your head. Turn your cheek. Turn one cheek. Let the heels drop away from you. This releases the pressure on the lower back. Just hang in there and surrender to the earth. Breathe in. Oh, it's so sweet. You feel the beating of your heart, the quality of your breath, that easiness with which you surrender to the support of the mother. Full moon illuminating within. Grace allows you to soften to the earth. Panting is allowed. Oh, there you guys go. Let your heels go out, William, Mr. Squire. Let your toes face each other. Yeah, it should release the lower back. Good job, Gary. Breathing. What's with that left foot? Wakey board. Breathing. Cross the other arm and turn your head the other way. Yes, fling your hair. Be careful of your back. Just notice, this position of surrender, this position of support of the earth. It's not frequently that we lay on the ground. And then easy, come back into the center and pull the legs together so the ankles touch, the inner knees touch, and the elbows will come underneath the shoulders. We just kind of open up into Sphinx. Oops. Sphinx pose. So shoulders really roll away from you. Slide your chest up towards your chin, pulling the ribs away from your pubic bone, opening up the panson, stretching the layers of the panson. Breathe. Because there's different ones, because inside there are some muscles. There just happens to be Cheetos on top. And then look over your shoulder and see if you can see your heel. Pull your legs together, Janie, and then look over the other shoulder and see if you can see. Eyes are wide. Remember, full range of motion in the body. Back into the center, and then lower keep the inner thighs squeezing. They're the ones that get tired right now. Lower the bosoms down and stretch the arms back behind you. Try not to drop your head or over arc it. Just keep it in a nice line so there's not lots of wrinkles in your neck. Oh no, another wrinkled area to think about. Breathing, strengthening the back safely. Nice, Brenda. Good job. Cute bottoms. That's what you want. Cute buns, strong inner thighs for the vice grip. Legs together, Andrew. Legs together, Will. Legs together, Gary. That's good. Flat feet. Lift the chest. Breathe. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is usually when we do the hard one. 4. So you can moan. 5, and easy. Lower on down. Hands underneath the chest. Go ahead under the shoulders. Go ahead and hinge back to your heels, dragging your hands only as much as they need to come in as you settle your bottom on your heels. Drop your head. Breathe. Inhale up onto all fours, curl the toes, sit back on your heels, hinge up into down dog, drop the heels, 3 breaths. 1, feel more organized now, feel more in charge of the design of your body. Bend your knees, look between your thumbs, and make your way to standing. You can either launch yourself and hop, or you can hobble. Hands on the shin bones, half unfold. Exhale, roll down, try and kiss your knees. Shift your weight slightly forward on the balls of your feet and bend your knees, hands on your thighs. Open your eyes, Gary, so don't pass out. Open your eyes, hands up to the thighs. Open the eyes, good. Squeeze the legs together, head up, happy face. Happy cactus. Sit down now in this part. Yeah, that's good. Now squeeze the knees together. Good. Sit low, Suze. Lower, low as they go. What's that? The limbo. Lift your chin, Barb. That's a girl. Oh, what? Is this hard? Difficult? Oh, yes? Now stretch the arms back so we don't get overdone taken by dingle dangles. Drop your buns, squeeze your knees, lift your chest, pulse your dingle dangles to the sky. One of the guys called it that on Sunday. And then easy. What, Brenda? Inhale, lift your arms, open your eyes, lift your arms, open your eyes. Don't pass out. Arms up. This would let the blood pressure equalize. Put the arms in a T. Keep your eyes open. Good job. Much better. Breathe. Lower the arms down, separate the feet hip width, turn your palms forward, lift your toes, and then lower your toes. Stand easy. It's close. Mountain pose. So as you scan the interior landscape, notice your habit. Does your habit favor a surrender and a sitting on your heels, or are you a toe walker? Do you favor the right or the left side more? Is there something happening in your gut? Does it alert but not tense? Palms are forward so you can give and receive. Shoulders are far away from your earlobes, and your brow is unfurrowed. Allow yourself that illumination, that perception, the perceptor. They say the coolness of the moon is reflected in the smoothness of your brow. So the cyclops, that intuition, that inner sight. Easy. Press down on your feet, that outline of your feet. Reach from your wing bones out through your fingertips, up and overhead. Slide on down the heart line, always humbly receiving that which you have gathered. Bend the knees, stretch the arms out, and shoot your right leg out. Let that left leg be bent, and see if you can just kind of find a balance on your left leg. Arms can go out in a T. Just lift and let the toe kind of pulse up and down. And then as you straighten, slide that foot in and rotate the knee out. And find yourself easy on your calf or on your ankle. Good. And just practice. You can even do a little padisha, so that you activate the pelvic bowl. Strong. That's good. Just little. Keep it really close, and then you can just pretend. Good job. Crawl. That's good. Nice, Will. Good. Rotate that hip. Up that hip a little bit, Suze. Brenda, I can't see how high your leg is. Breathing. Oh, nice job. Try not to press right on the knee. Use your calf instead, because that's good. Interestingly, the calf, the foot kind of fits softly, cradling that arch on your calf muscle. One time. Try once. Yes. And then easy. Good job. Shake it out. Breathe. So balance, mental alacrity, buoyant breath, strong thighs. Simple. And so the abdomen strong. So we just strengthen and give grace and attention to those parts of the body that we normally ignore. So here we go. Find yourself at the feet, arms out, up and overhead. Thankfully, slide down your heart line. Bend the knees softly, stretch the arms out. Extend your wings, because you can really rest on the air. Stick that left foot out. Shift your weight. Shoulder comes over the right hip. And just let that little That's the other side. Yeah, you guys are funny. Just let that foot come up. Wow, Andrew, you've gone wild. Good. And then, oh, excellent. Excellent. And then easy, slide that foot in, rotate the hip, stand up straight, keep your chin parallel, lean on the earth. Just try and jump that little toe to the ankle bone. That's good. Or jump it to the calf. Or way up high to your Lululemons. Breathing. That's good. Believe it. Believe it. Just little, it'll like. Yay, maybe Broadway's coming back. So if everyone gets vaccinated, right, we'll be back. And then easy, shake it out. Good job. Really. So just one warrior two to each side. Right foot goes out, left foot goes back, right knee bends. Organize yourself, shoulders over the hips, arms are out, gazes over your right fingertips. Bend that knee. That's good. Lift the chest, breathe in, breathe out. Press on the back foot, lift up in your Mula Bandha. And easy, inhale, arms up overhead, straighten that right leg. Bring the right foot in, turn the left foot out, open that left and bend the left knee and go. Excellent. Safety first. Make sure that your physical body is responding to your inner vision, that the knee is safe over the top of that left foot. Good. The shoulders are down, the fingers are reaching. That's beautiful. The chest is lifted. Good. Chin is up, babe. Ah, perfect. And then easy, arms up and overhead. Pull the left toe back in and easy. Hands to your lower back. Palms are against the lower back. Elbows are in. You're going to lift the chest up, push your pelvis forward. Try and touch your elbows. Open and close your mouth. Push the pubic bone forward. Good. Good. Breathing. And then lift your head up. Bend your knees, arms out, heel toe together. Slide your hands down, squat in between your legs. Elbows go inside, Gary. Gary too, good. Elbows to press those knees away. That's good. Lift your head, lift your chest, breathe in, drop your fanny. Don't frown, darling. No frowning. No. Push your elbows in, like, and then easy. Take your hands, catch yourself. Don't hurt your tailbone. Holy Rama. Jesus, that happened. Tuck your knees into your chest, roll down onto your backs. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much. Roll down onto your backs, tuck your knees into your chest. Good, easy. Hold the kneecaps and spin the knees so the thigh bone moves in that hip socket. And then rotate in the other direction. Breathing, enjoying how the body, again, is supported by the earth. Tuck the knees in nice and tight, and let's go into happy baby. Tuck the knees into the chest, hold the outside feet, kneecaps in the armpits, shoulders are down, soles of the feet to the sky. Rock a little bit side to side. This should feel good on the back. And keep the tailbone down. And then depending on how you are, you can hold your hands on the inside of the calves, straighten the legs out, and rotate the toes to the ground. Hands on the inside of the thighs, that's good. And rotate the feet in big circles. Good job, that's it. Those of you who can grab your toes can grab your toes. Oh, good job, nice, Mr. Zim. Spread your legs a little wider. And then you rotated the feet. Now hands on the outside of the legs. Press the legs straight up to the sky. Bend the knees in, arms in a T. Inhale and roll off to your left. Both knees will roll to the left. The knees are above your waist. Take your right arm with you so you can stack your shoulders and you stack your knees. And you look at your knees, because one of those knees is going to slide backwards. So slide that right hip on top and the right knee on top of the left knee. And then you can take your right hand on your eyes and just turn yourself looking away from your knees, giving yourself kind of a controlled spiral. You can let the left hand, the lower hand, come and hold the top of the knees, but don't let them unstack. You want the knees stacked. Breathing in, breathing out. There won't be a lot of twisting, but you'll feel, good job. But you will feel the breath moving. You'll feel that spaciousness in the lymphatic system in your armpit. And then easy, exhale, roll back onto your backs, drop the feet on the ground, and realign your hips and shoulders. Bounce the hips down on the ground, really loosening up. Careful, you guys that just had all that whatever happened. And then tuck your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. Arms out in a T. Inhale, exhale, roll to your right side. You can bring that left arm over and stack your knees. Make sure you notice, actually you're looking at your knees, that you push that top knee forward so it's on top of the lower knee and your ankle bones are together. And then you easy let the left hand slide to your eyes and look away from the knees. And the right hand can hold that knee on top of the lower knee. You get a big twist in your waist, a big wringing out, a massaging of the organs. Breathe in, breathe out. And then on the exhale, go ahead and roll back onto your backs. Lift your hips up, realign the hips and the shoulders, bounce the pelvis down on the ground, really absolutely working out all that calcification, that inactivity, that soreness. You want to increase the circulation, hug the knees into the chest, lift your head up, try and get your eye sockets to your kneecaps. Then lay the head down, drop the feet down, hands underneath the bottom, little fists, elbows underneath, cradle your spine, stretch the legs up, and give yourself some breathing time, some receptivity, some reversing of, put your legs on your bolster, okay. Some reversing of the flow in your arteries. Just put your legs there. What happened? Arriba.
Oh.
To the sky.
Lower back.
Tuck your chin in. Relax. That's good breathing. Straighten the legs a little more. Oh, your little legs are cold. Okay, now begin to breathe a little faster. Some of you in shoulders. Hey, good job, Will. Straighten the back of those legs. Good. What happened to the knees? Mr. Squire, the knees into the chest. Knees into your chest, and then the legs to the sky. The feet, I mean. That's it. Hold the back of your legs if you need to. 10 more seconds. Straighten the back of the knees, Andrew. That's good. You can hold the legs. Straighten them up there. Open the soles of the feet. Receive all those blessings. Here you go. 7, 6, breathing. 5, 4. That's good, Brenda. 3. Straighten the legs, Susan. 2, back to the knees. And 1, and easy. Bend the knees into the chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. Take the knees and roll the knees. Circle. Circle the knees again, releasing the lower back, and circle the knees in the other direction. Hug yourself in and lay your legs out nice and easy. Arms in happy cactus. Big in the breath. Find your way to a soft Shavasana. Find yourself to a soft place where the release is that the gaze turns inward naturally. You can move your lips around a little bit and then find a soft place for your face. Your eyes drop into the sockets. Easy. Keeping it more active than super passive this full moon. Feel yourself springtime and energized and light at the end of the tunnel, and the positivity. Allow yourself to relax. Remember that your lips are plump. And that your face is smooth. The large muscles drop away from the bones. Just scan the body, moving through that interior landscape, noticing where there may be any hitches or glitches, noticing where the breath seems to creep into those areas of darkness or shadows. You can direct your breath to the areas of the body that need extra healing. Just imagine that the skin is breathable and permeable, that you're surrounded by that smooth, honey-like nectar of the gods. And if you find that it's easier to keep the knees bent, then you guys can have the feet wide and the knees resting against each other. Kind of like a teepee. So your knees are bent and they touch, and then the feet are wide. Make it so it's, yeah. And again, you watch the expansiveness of your breath, that inner eye, that intuition, that feeding the cells of your body, that the breath moves into the marrow of the bones. Find yourself happy. easy, willing to be healthy and holy and participate in your well-being. And there's a sense of adventure. And I thank you for participating in that as we repivot, rededicate, redirect. So easy. Find yourself easy, kind of coming back from that softness where you may have been, coming back into your vessel through the vehicle of the breath, directing the breath to the navel point, that original source, so that it expands and the breath begins to move consciously into your fingertips and into your toes. You breathe a little larger and feel the ribs moving, and slide your thumbs across your fingertips so you reconnect with the nervous system. Come back from the forest, come back from the galaxies. Easy, take a nice inhale, and on the exhale, gather the hands at the heart. So we bring in that awareness of how much grace we are given, how much space we are given, how much happiness, how we are grateful for the experience, that yoga, that union, that yoking. We have that joy and the abundance. Let's twine the fingers, lace the fingers, roll the arms out, up and overhead so the palms face away from the crown. If you're laying on your back, you're going to easy flutter your eyelashes and move your lips and pull your legs together straight and point your toes and push your heels and wiggle through the waist and just go. Happy to be alive. And then exhale, tuck your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. And today we'll roll to the left for that divine goddess, that aspect of Shiva, the Durga, the warrior that fights the evil. Go ahead and push up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. And again, the eyelids are soft, so we have that gaze where we notice our earthboundedness and seatedness and rootedness. I'm going to reach out from the wing bones through the fingertips, really lengthening our stretch, arms up and overhead, and look up overhead and press the palms together, glue thumbs and fingers, and exhale again so we can receive through the palms that cosmic juice, the waterfall, the abundance of grace sliding down to our breastplate. Exhaling the fingertips together and bowing the head towards the heart. And again and again and again and again, we find ourselves in this ancient and sacred greeting, this place where we honor and welcome and greet the light, shining, incandescent, great spirit that exists within ourselves and others. We welcome that energy, and we know the sameness of our breath and the sameness of our blood. We thank ourselves for being present and a part of, and thank you so much for being part of this urban yoga in the pandemic. Namaste. Thank you all so much. It's great to see you all. Thank you for the repivoting, the fast move from the outside tent, the flapping tent, to the sacred studio. We're glad to be back. Thank you all for hanging in there. It's good to see you guys.
You too.
Will and Gary. Yeah, really. Good job. Be easy. Go sit in the jacuzzi a little bit.